Hello everyone, here is Anas on SudoZane channel. Today we're gonna solve one of the CTF room on TryHackMe, which is Chocolate Factory. This room is classified as boot to root machine. First of all, I deployed the machine, so the machine now is started, and the IP address of this machine is 10.10.79.121. I will switch to my Kali machine. I created a new directory Choco for this room. I added the IP address of this target machine to my etc hosts file to be 10.10.79.121 for the domain room target.thm. Okay, so let's try to ping this room target.thm. Destination unreachable. Okay, I forgot to connect to my TryHackMe VPN. Okay, now it's working, so let's ping it again. Okay, so it's working. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna to scan the machine using Nmap tool. So Nmap -s the target.thm -on the scan or nmap.scan. So I will redirect the output of the nmap scan to nmap to this file, and with the -T4 to increase the speed of the nmap scan. Okay, so as we see, we have a lot of ports which are open, such as FTP, we have SSH, HTTP for the web server, netcat, POP, RPC, and etc. So let's start enumerate the FTP service. FTP target.thm. Okay, it requires a username, so let's try to use anonymous login. Okay, and let's leave the password empty. Okay, so login successful, it's working. Let's list the directory. Okay, so we have one file which is an image gumroom.jpg, so let's download it. Get gumroom.jpg. Okay, and now let's check if there is no hidden files or directories. Okay, there is no hidden files. Let's try to change the directory. Okay, so we are in the same directory. Okay, so as a result, we don't have any more files and directories, so we can exit and go out from here. Exit. Okay, ls-l. Okay, so we have the gumroom.jpg. First, what I will do is to open the image. So let's try to open this image. Okay, as we see, the image itself doesn't contain any important information. It's just an image for a gum. So we can close it. But maybe the image has a hidden text as a metadata. So let's use Exiftool to read the metadata of this image. Gum. Okay, so we have a file name, we have a file size, we have just file modification date time, permission, and so on. So also here we don't have any important or valid information which we can use. So but There was one more option, that the file contains hidden data as a steganography. For this purpose, let's use Steghide tool to extract the data. So Steghide extract -sf for the gum room.jpg. Okay, let's try empty password. Just hit enter and it's working. So we can use, as we can see, extract a text file which is called b64.txt. Let's open this file, cat b64. Okay, so let's cut this file to read it. It is a base64 coded data, so we need to decode it. So for decode it, cat b64 base64 -d. Okay, so it seems a shadow file which contains a user and password on Linux. So let's save the output into hash.txt and cat hash.txt, and as we see on the last line, we have a password hash for Charlie user. Okay, so I think if we can crack this hash, we will get a password for Charlie. So I want to prepare this file to crack the password or to crack the hash using JohnTheRipper. I will use vim to open this file. Okay, okay, and etc. I deleted all previous lines because it doesn't important for us, and I left just this line to crack it. Right, quit. Okay, so I will use JohnTheRipper with the word list roq and hash.txt. Okay, loaded one password hash, so let's try show with the hash.txt. Okay, and as we see, it cracked the password, and our password is cn7824. So let's okay, so here I will write 7824. Okay, so it's working. Okay, so now we need to find the key. Okay, where is the key? I think we got everything we can from the FTP servers. So now we can jump to another service and enumerate the HTTP. Okay, because cat nmap.scan, as we see, the HTTP server, it's working on port 80. So let's visit our page. Okay, it's a login form which require username and password. Before, we found that the password of Charlie is cn7824. So let's try a username as Charlie and a password as cn7824. I will copy it, paste, and the username will be Charlie. Let's try. Okay, so it redirected us to a new page which is home PHP. Okay, so in this page we can issue commands in the text box which will execute there on the web server. Let's try some simple commands. For example, who am I? Okay, www.data. Let's try pwd. Okay, let's try ls. Okay, let's try ls-l as well. Okay, so I will open view page source to see what, because we listed the directory, and we have the home GPG, we have the home PHP, it's this web page, index HTML, we have a backup for index PHP, we have a file which is called key rev key, and we have a validate PHP. Okay, so let's download this file, key rev key. We'll try it using wget target.thm, paste ls-l. Okay, and we have it. So let's try to read it using cat key. Okay, it's a gibberish. We cannot read anything. Okay, so I want to check what is the type of this file. ELF64 LSB shared object. Okay, so it is a shared object file. So it's an executable file. So we cannot read it using cat. So let's try to find some strings in this file using strings command. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we found something here. Enter your name. We have something. Congratulations, you have found the key. Okay, so this is the key. So this is our key which we need. So let's try to copy all this line, and paste it in our TryHackMe room. And yeah, okay, so that's it, we found the key. Okay, because we can execute commands on the server, that means we can execute a malicious reverse shell script that get us a shell using netcat listener. So let's find a reverse shell code. My favorite tool is reverse shell generator. Yeah, okay, we have it. So it's my IP address. We have the on the port 4545, and let's try and let's find some. To be honest, I tried some PHP code, but it didn't work. So I will try the Python one. I think this one. I think one of the Python. Okay, I will give this one, the Python 2. Copy. Okay, I want to run the BurpSuite to capture the HTTP request and edit the command field. So now I will turn on the proxy to Burp. Okay. In the proxy one. Okay, and let's try ls execute. Okay, we capture the file here. So now let's edit this command. Copy and paste. Okay, and now I want to run the listener, the netcat listener, wrap netcat minus lvnp on the port 4545. Okay, and let's forward this request. Yeah, we got it. we got the reverse shell now on our local machine on Kali. Awesome. So let's try some commands such as who am I, www data, okay, pwd ls minus l, okay, id, so I am a part of group of sudo. Okay, so let's try cat etc passwd. So we have a root, root, yeah, and we have a Charlie. Okay, so let's go. Okay, now we are at home, ls minus l. Okay, so let's change the directory. So let's enter to Charlie directory, Charlie, ls minus l, teleport. Okay, so as we see, we have here a user txt. I think this is the flag of the user, but as I see, we don't have the permission for read, just for Charlie. We don't have permission to read it. We can try user.txt. Yeah, permission denied, so we cannot. And let's try if there is some hidden files. I think nothing important, but here we have two files, teleport and teleport.pub, and we have permission to read. Okay, so let's try to read the first one, teleport. Okay, so it is a private key. Okay, it seems a private RSA key for SSH login. So now we will try to log in as Charlie using this private key. I'm gonna to copy the private RSA key to my Kali machine, and okay, nano id RSA, okay, Control O, okay, I save the file as id RSA. And one more thing, we have to change the permission for this file to be 600. So change mode 600 for id RSA. ls minus l. Okay, so we change the permission to 600, and we have a private SSH key for Charlie user. So let's try to log in as a Charlie using this private RSA key. So SSH minus a minus I ID RSA Charlie at target.thm. Yes, and that's it. We got it. We logged in as Charlie. Who am I? We are Charlie. Awesome. So let's change the root. So let's change the directory into home Charlie. Okay, and now I want to read this text file user, and we have the flag. So I will copy this flag, challenges, and I will paste it here, and I now completed because we changed a user to Charlie user. So now we just need to find the root flag. We need to write the root flag. Okay, I think the root flag is in root, so but we don't have a permission here. It's just for root. Okay, so we need to escalate our privilege to root to get access to root directory. So okay, let's try ID. Okay, as we see here, we are a part of sudo group, so we can run sudo. So I want to check which command I can run use sudo. As I see here, I can run a vi binary command using sudo even without password. So let's find in GTFOBeans for vi sudo, and we have this command. Okay, so let's copy it, paste. Nice. Who am I? I am a root. So let's navigate to our root directory. Yeah, and we have this file root.py. Root.py, cat root.py. Okay. Okay, I think this is a Python script. Let's just try. Yeah, it's a Python script, so let's run this script using Python command root.py. Okay, it asks for a key. I think he needs this key, which was we found before. Let's copy it and paste. Yeah, awesome. We found the flag root, copy, and I will paste it here. Awesome, we got it. We answered all questions in this room. Thank you for watching and see you in another